Welcome back to the channel, or hi if you're new here. I'm Elise and today we're going to be learning how to crochet this super quick and easy scrunchie. These work up super quick and they don't take much yarn. They are great for gifts or if you need to use up some scrap yarn. This is a beginner friendly project and I will be going over all the stitches with you as we use them. All you're going to need to get started on your scrunchie is some worsted weight for acrylic or cotton yarn, a 4.5mm hook, a pair of scissors, a tapestry needle. You're also going to need an elastic hair tie. And once we have everything, we are ready to get started. Okay, to get started on our scrunchie, the first thing we have to do, as always, is make our slip knot. To make a slip knot, we're going to wrap the yarn around two of our fingers and across, just like this. Then I'm going to pinch that yarn tail with my thumb so it doesn't come undone. Then I'm taking my pointer finger on my other hand and I'm putting it under that first strand of yarn and over the second. Then I'm flipping that second strand of yarn up and pulling it tight. Let's do that together one more time. Wrap the yarn around two of your fingers and across. Pinch the yarn tail with your thumb. Take your finger on your other hand and put it under the first strand of yarn and over the second. Then flip that second strand of yarn up and pull it tight to make your slip knot. Now that we have our slip knot, we can go ahead and put our hook into that loop. Pull on the yarn tail to go ahead and close that loop down around the hook. And now we're ready to make our chain. To make a chain, all you have to do is grab that yarn with your hook and pull it right through that loop. Again, grab the yarn and pull it right through that loop on the hook. Now the chain we make is going to determine the width of our scrunchie. I'm going to go ahead and chain 12 in total, but if you'd like a wider or more narrow scrunchie, you can change your number of chains. It is totally up to you. Like I said, I'm going to go ahead and chain 12 in total. Just like that. Now we can go ahead and bring in our hair tie. We're going to take the end of our chain and put it into our hair tie just like that. Okay, I've got the back of the chain facing upwards towards me. And now we're going to go ahead and connect the first and last chain that we made with a slip stitch. So I'm going to go into that first chain just like that. Then I'm going to yarn over and pull up a loop. And I'm pulling that right through that loop on my hook to make my slip stitch. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and trim this yarn tail down just a little bit so it doesn't get in our way. And now you can kind of see how wide your scrunchie is going to be. So if you don't like that, you can go ahead and undo this, make your chain shorter or longer, depending on how wide you want your scrunchie to be. But if you are happy with it, we can go ahead and move on to row 1. To start on row 1, we're going to chain 2. 1 and 2. And for row 1, we're going to be making 1 double crochet into each one of our chains all the way around. We're going to start right here into this first chain that we made our slip stitch into. And to make a double crochet, I'm going to yarn over, go into that first chain, yarn over and pull up a loop so that I have 3 loops on my hook. Then I'm going to yarn over and pull through the first 2 loops, and yarn over and pull through the last 2 loops, and there's your first double crochet. Again, yarn over, go into that next chain, yarn over and pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2. Okay, so far we've got our chain 2 and our first 2 double crochets. We're going to go ahead and repeat that all the way around for the entirety of round 1, making 1 double crochet into each one of our chains. You should end round 1 with the exact same number of double crochets as the number of chains that you made in the beginning. Okay, so I've made all 12 of my double crochets. We're going to go ahead and end round 1 by making a slip stitch into the top of the first double crochet that we made. So we're going to skip over that chain 2 that we made at the beginning of the round and go into the top of that first double crochet. Make sure you're going under both of those loops at the top of the stitch. Yarn over and pull up a loop and pull that right through the loop on your hook to make your slip stitch. Okay, we are all done with round 1. We're going to go ahead and start round 2 by chaining 2. So there's 1 and 2. And round 2 is going to be the same thing. We're going to make 1 double crochet into every stitch all the way around, and we'll end the round with our slip stitch. We're going to start right here into that first stitch. That's the same stitch that we made our slip stitch into at the end of the last round. And make your first double crochet. Again, into the next stitch. Make sure you're going under both of those loops. And make your next double crochet. And like I said, we're just going to repeat that all the way around. Okay, I've worked 1 double crochet into every stitch all the way around, and we'll finish the round by making our slip stitch into the top of that first double crochet that we made. You may see what looks like another stitch right here, but that is just the slip stitch that we made at the end of the last round. So we're going to go ahead and skip over that and the chain 2 and go into that first double crochet that we made at the beginning of the round and make our slip stitch. Okay, so that completes round 2, and this is what we're looking like so far. Round 3 is going to be the same thing again. We're going to chain 2 and make 1 double crochet into every stitch all the way around. Okay, I'm at the end of round 3, and again we're going to skip over that slip stitch in the chain 2 and finish the round by making our slip stitch into the top of that first double crochet, just like that. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're just going to keep repeating row 3 until we're happy with the look of our scrunchie. The more rows that you add, the more roughly your scrunchie is going to be. So this is totally up to you how you want your scrunchie to look. You can make it nice and flat, or you can make it super, super roughly. That is totally up to you. So again, we're going to start every row by chaining 2, make 1 double crochet into every stitch all the way around, and we'll end every round by making our slip stitch into the top of that first double crochet. Okay, so I've got a few rows done, and I just wanted to mention that you should have the same number of stitches in every row. You should not be gaining or losing any, so make sure you're counting your stitches for every row. And do your best to keep your project straight as you work. Obviously, as you work around, you have to move it around that hair tie like that. And so it's going to get twisted up. So just try to keep it as flattened out, as straight as you can, so it doesn't get too wound up around your hair tie as you work. But I just wanted to mention that. I'm going to go ahead and finish all my rows, and I will meet you right back here. Okay, so I ended up doing 42 rows in total, and this is what it's looking like. I think I'm happy with this, so I'm going to go ahead and tie off. Again, you may have more or less rows than I do, and that's perfectly fine. It just is up to whatever look that you want. So we're going to go ahead and chain 1. And I'm going to leave a long yarn tail here because we're going to use it to go ahead and tie our hairband together. So then I'm just going to pull that right up through that chain that I made and pull it tight. And then we can go ahead and grab our tapestry needle, attach that yarn tail to our tapestry needle, just like that. And we are ready to go ahead and sew this up. Now the first thing we have to do is make sure that everything is nice and flat. We don't want this to be super twisted up. So go ahead and go around one more time and just make sure everything is nice and flat. It's not all twisted up. Okay, that looks fine to me. And then we're going to start sewing everything together. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go from where my yarn tail is coming out on this side. I'm going to go into that loop directly across from it and pull that through. Then I'm going to go into the next stitch and into the next loop directly across from it and pull that through. Again, go into that next stitch and the loop directly across from it and pull it through. And we're just going to repeat that all the way around. Okay, and once you've sewn all the way around, we're going to go ahead and tie our yarn in a knot. So just make a little loop, put your needle through, and pull that tight. Then we can cut that yarn tail. Weave it in. And your scrunchie is all done and ready to use. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed the tutorial. Go ahead and let me know in the comments how your scrunchie turned out and what you'd like to see next. Subscribe if you're not already. It's the easiest way you can help support the channel and my work for free, and it really helps me out. And with all that being said, I will see you in the next one.